Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta. This will be a reading from the Tarot Apokalypsis, the Hoodoo Tarot deck, and the Duster Onyx deck. The title of the reading is Sold. S-O-L-D, sold. Like, sold. Like you're at an auction. So from the Tarot Apokalypsis, part 1. We can get the answer. What was sold? What was sold? What was sold? From the Tarot Apokalypsis. Speak to us and tell us what was sold. For we want to know what was sold. All right, my lovelies. Let's get into it. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles upright. Temperance in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. And we have the Four of Cups upright. All right, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Let me scoot it over. It's Valentine's Day. I don't know when I'm going to post this, though, but I'm thinking about that song. I woke up this morning, posted on my community tab. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, let's see what is happening here. Okay. I feel like somebody, I don't know if this is some slavery shit. I feel like somebody wanted somebody to be sold. Okay. All right. Sold into, I keep hearing slavery. Okay. Be somebody's slave. All right. Maybe to push someone out. Okay, so that they could be pulled in, so that they could take their place. I will sell you. All right. So that there will be a life of imbalance, no balance here. Okay. And I feel like this was done in secret. Okay, hidden. All right. Whoever did this selling, yes. Okay. Tried to do it in a way that it would be hidden. All right. So that it wouldn't, well, obviously so that it wouldn't be seen. So that no one would know. No one would know I did this. Sold this person. Okay. So what was sold? A person was sold. A human being. Okay. Or possibly a soul was sold. Okay. I'm hearing, I think not. A person, okay, thought their soul, someone who I feel like the seller thought their soul would be tied to this selling. Man, but there was a conversion, a change. A change occurred in the life of the person who was sold. All right. They did this, and this was done in secret so that, I believe, so that the person who was sold wouldn't realize. I feel like this was somebody personal, okay, that who did this to this person, okay. Apparently, maybe they felt that they had some kind of authority over them to do so, or maybe they backdoored it some kind of way. But it was done in secret so that the person who was sold would not feel the betrayal of it. Right? Let's continue on. Would not realize they were betrayed, sold out. I mean, by a loved one. Okay? The moon in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Prince of Pentacles upright. The Death card upright. All right, let's see. You would feel, this person who was sold would feel, again, would not feel the betrayal. So possibly for easier acceptance, okay, of what had happened and occurred in their life. With, again, this hidden thing without them really knowing, okay, so they would accept whatever they were sold into. Like I said, slavery, some kind of slavery, okay, holding a person captive, okay, but it would not give the appearance of them being held captive. Okay, it would give the appearance of something else. So meaning they wasn't going to be bound in no chains. Okay, like literal chains in the material. Okay, they would be bound other ways, maybe emotionally, spiritually, mentally, okay, physically. Well, not physically, that type of thing, but those things would bind them, being bound those ways, mentally, physically. I mean, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, would bind the person physically. Okay, the binding, I'm hearing like binding spell, the binding, okay, would keep them down. All right. Keep their life a wreck. Okay, but they wouldn't know it. They wouldn't know why. Held captive. This is what I'm hearing. This would keep this person in an illusion. Okay, they were in an illusion here, not knowing the reality of their life, feeling as though everything they did, every seed they planted, you know, there's just no harvest, no growth. Okay. Money probably low. Okay. And I'm feeling like this was done to make this person not realize their true self, their true being. Okay. Had to backdoor it is what I'm hearing. Okay. Conceive some method or means by which to do this, to harm this person, this individual, to make it look like they were harming themselves. Okay. It was like the literal death. Okay. Not physically, maybe so, but I don't believe so. Okay. Of this person, but sold again, once again into some kind of slavery position, so that everything I would think that they did was for naught as far as it being for them. Okay. But there were others, I'm hearing, who benefited from this person's life. Here we have the Hermit card in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, and here we have King of Pentacles upright. Okay. So this person most definitely, okay, wasn't alone in terms of, hold on. There were others involved. Others involved in the selling of this person, okay, to I want to say to this King of Pentacles, man or woman, I'm hearing both. It was as if I'm feeling, hold on, let me be sure. You know, it took a lot to do this to this person. Okay, it took a lot to sell this person. Okay, I don't feel like it was just a one-time thing, and boom, there it is. A lot of work, others involved. Okay, and maybe trying to take this person down, and I feel like this is the only way in which they could do it. Selling this person to this energy here, this powerful energy here. You know, I want to say financially blessed person, but financially blessed through the taking of others. Okay. Others being sold. Okay. The work that they did, the energy, so on and so forth, put out, okay, is what made this person wealthy. The Fool, upright. Seven of Swords, in reverse. Three of Pentacles, upright. Let's see what we have. See, this way, this selling here, okay, without this person knowing it, it just sounds like to me basically doing some siphoning of a person's energy. Okay, but the person's energy was siphoned, was sold into it. It was not something that was done obviously to the person. Okay. You know, didn't want it to appear to be something like forced. All right. Forced labor, you know, or like, you know, just looked like something barbaric. Although it was, and it is. They were a fool. Simply. Foolishness, foolish energy here. I mean, dark master. The foolish one. Okay. I'm hearing the one of the fool. He is a fool, a dark master. There are others that bow to this energy, to this person, because of who he is or what he has or what he appears to have. Okay. But what he appears to have, the appearance, the weakness is deep within the soul of this human, this energy that these people are bowing down to, worshiping. That's why I think I heard human. Because the only means by which he receives his quote unquote blessings or his wealth, and those who know, I think blessings, when you break it down, it actually means curse, but is by siphoning the riches and wealth of others. Okay. Getting others to believe in him, in his strength, his ability, okay, his capabilities, that he is protected, okay, that, you know, no harm can come to this individual. These sell their soul to this foolishness here. Okay, they're willing people who do this. And what do they receive? I mean, not a damn thing, nothing. See, because what he receives from them is what he siphons from them as well. They believe him. They sell their soul to him. And they give, or sell others to him for the siphoning. They know no better. They're all stupid and foolish, dumb, low down, okay, trickery, I'm hearing. They're tricked by, I'm hearing, the devil himself, Satan himself. He tricks and deceives them through this manipulative energy here because they're all fools. They lack understanding. Here's something about responsibility, accountability. They refuse to be accountable to themselves. So they give themselves to another to be accountable for them, not realizing that once given themselves to this person, to this energy, they have nothing left. They end up basically working for this energy as well. They're never, hold on, let me be sure. They're never set free. Give me that one over there. Bring that one to me. Sell me that one. Okay. And you'll be free. I don't even know if the person will tell them that. Okay. There's no freedom here for any of these individuals, any of these people. That is for this King of Pentacles energy and those who sell others to this King of Pentacles energy. We will see what happens to those who are sold quietly in secret. Okay? Not knowing what has of the betrayal, the betrayed, what has happened to them. Why are they being sold? Okay? Or why, do I have not now? Why has my life become this? What has happened to me? All right, that's the end of part. Well, let me be sure. Is that the end of part 1? I'm hearing it needs to be. Okay, so in part 1, we got the what and the who. More so who. Okay, but what as well was sold. We found out about who they were sold to. And I even think we found out about the seller. Let's find out more about the seller from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Part 2 of Sold. And we might find out more about, the what, the who, the sold to who, so on and so forth, all right, in this deck as well. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, let's see. From the Hoodoo Tarot deck, the seller. Maybe tell us about the seller. More about what and who. And sold to who? The buyer, I guess you could say. One more shuffle, please. Oh, I did that already. All right, let's get into it. Okay, here we have color Jack, upright. Son of Knives, upright. Dim Bones, in reverse. Daughter of Sticks, upright. Six of Coins, upright. Well, excuse me. I know it may be gross to listen to me chew. My daughter made me something. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm hungry. All right. Definitely. Okay, obviously. Okay. This person was made a target. I hear that a lot now, targeted individual. Although it's been going on for many years. Long time. A lot longer than we would care to choose or think. Nothing is new under the sun. Maybe only new or innovative ways to do it. But it's always been, and I mean, will always be. Someone will always be somebody's target. Okay? But the soul person was made a target. I feel like a young person, probably a smart person, an intelligent person. Maybe this is why this was done in such a way, like they had to backdoor it when they did it. The person probably was young but insightful at the same time and could pick up on things and see when something ain't right. What you up to? But the other day you said A, B, C, and D. Probably wasn't the easiest person to gaslight. Not saying that it was impossible. Okay. I feel as though this person was targeted, possibly here, because something was found out about this person that the seller didn't like. Okay. I don't like who they are, what they're about. I'm going to get rid of them. Too smart for their britches is what I'm hearing. All right. So there's some old person who did, I feel like, is an older person. Because who say britches nowadays? Okay. But probably an older person. Come from a time period when they said britches. Too smart for their britches. Okay. I'm going to undo them. Put them away. Make them think and believe, I'm hearing, that they're no one stop their life. I'm hearing their fantasy. Okay. They live a life of fantasy. Okay. Now this is the person who's selling it. This is what they think and they believe. All right. Gambled this person's life away. Okay. I'm going to have more than them. Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm going to have more than them. Here we have the Strength card in reverse. 3 of Coins, upright. 6 of Sticks, upright. 7 of Baskets, upright. In reverse. Okay. Weaken them. But I really feel like the person who did the selling is the one who was weak. They had no strength. They, I feel, went in, again, as we saw in the other spread, incorporated others into their little plan, their scheme. Probably, well, obviously to bind this person. Again, looking into their life. Probably knew things about this person that the person hadn't even come to yet. Probably knew who this person was going to be or in their potential. Probably maybe before the child was even, fully aware of themselves. I mean, the selling took place years ago. Not recent. This happened quite a while ago. But if you saw it, if this resonates with you, I'm hearing, but the person saw it within recent years. They saw the selling within recent years. Maybe, I don't know, you had a vision, a dream. Maybe you found out in a reading or something like that, but you were sold. They sold you. Okay, this person sold you and brought others into it. This weak person, this weak-willed person who thought you was too smart for your britches, and they were going to make sure that they brought you down. Who are you to be bigger and better than me? And they wanted to be victorious in this, hypnotize the person, have this person they sold under this some kind of great illusion. Okay, make them feel like they had nothing going on in their life, no options, no nothing. But I kind of feel that the person who did this, the seller here, was the person who actually felt this way. And I feel like the person, they wanted this person who they sold to feel like them, weak, no options. Okay. Make this person feel like you know, like who they think they is. That person might have ended up feeling like that about, you know, things ain't going well in their life. They don't know why. There's being energy being siphoned up off of them. They don't even know it. Didn't know they was betrayed. Just shit ain't going well. Well, they might have gotten to the point where they would look at others who were doing well and felt the same, you know, who they think they are. Just like the person who sold them when they were young. Okay. And what they say? Too big or smart for their britches or whatever the hell. But whatever the silliness is they let roll up out of their mouth and off of their tongue. Meaning nothing but simply showing their lack of, honesty, truth, their, insecurity about themselves. This seller may have felt powerless in life, but in this they felt some power. Here, I have power. I'm going to sell this child here, maybe somebody's parent, mother, father, whatever, aunt, uncle, grandparent, who knows? Okay. But I feel like it's somebody in one of those categories because they obviously felt like they had some authority to do so. Although some folks out there feel like they got authority over grown folk, whatever. All right. But moving on. This person here, the seller, is not who they portrayed themselves to be. They possibly portrayed themselves as some kind of religious figure, follower of Christ. They may have even believed themselves to be some kind of, or wanted to believe themselves to be some kind, or wanted to be some kind of gifted person. What I mean by that is some kind of, what do we call them? When I went to Mason Seminary, we would have conversations about Bishop C.H. Mason and some of the interesting, now you see the picture. You'll see, this is the picture. Except for the tongue out and the white eyes that they used to put in every cultured church in the land, okay? You don't see no cross nowhere, but you do see him holding sticks and rocks and roots and whatnot. Root worker here, okay? Some people call him witch doctor. And if you ever read any of the stories of Bishop C.H. Mason, you'll understand why. But that's a whole nother story and reading in and of itself. But no pictures of Jesus in them churches back then. I was born in 1972. I grew up in one of the oldest Kojic churches. Okay? Was it one of the oldest? One of the first, at least the very first one here in the state of Ohio, which was old as hell. Wasn't no Jesus picture in the church nowhere. Wasn't no Jesus pictures in the church. None of them Kojic churches nowhere back in them days. 1972. That picture used to scare the shit out of me. Right there in the bishop's office. Then over time, they stopped putting a little white Jesus in some of the churches. Stop scaring them scary folks who didn't have it like the old folk did. You know what they say, didn't have that Holy Ghost power to heal the sick and raise the dead, like they was doing sometime in them churches on Sunday morning or evening or whenever. What? For those who don't know. Anyway. So this person here, this seller, might have fancied themselves to be some kind of root worker, witch doctor, or wanted to be. But maybe they just didn't have it in them. They didn't have this kind of gift that was given to some, I'm hearing, not many. But this is what they wanted, I feel, and maybe they felt they could siphon it off this person who I'm hearing apparently did have it. Now, maybe this is something that they saw in this person when they were a child. Again, we see they got some readings on them, looked into their life. Who they think they is what I'm hearing once again. Too big for their britches. I'm going to bring them down, and I feel like this person, hold on for a second. May have gone into some kind of contractual something or other with maybe, you know, person, beast, whatever, okay, to do this. Okay, all right, let's keep on going here. We have 5 of coins in reverse, 2 of coins in reverse, 8 of baskets in reverse, yeah, because see, it doesn't look like I said in the first spread, that what they were trying to do to this person they sold, it took more than just them. Okay. I feel as though whatever they were doing to this person over time, any kind of quote unquote, maybe you might want to call it root work, black magic, witchcraft, whatever the hell you want to call it, it looks like it wasn't working. Okay, or at least not to the extent they wanted it to work. Okay, I'm hearing they were having a hard time at making this shit work. All right. So I feel like they made a choice and made a decision, went into some kind of contractual arrangement with somebody, okay, to sell this person here, this young person. Okay. All right. Let me see. And you know, they got paid. They got some money, obviously. Okay, that I feel like helped them. Okay, maybe bring some financial stability. Okay, into their realm. Okay, of reality. This seller. Okay, I mean, you know, I don't feel like there was any love here anyway concerning this person that they sold. Obviously, well, you know, some people claim they love people they hurt and betray and dog out, mistreat and abuse, and so on and so forth. I don't know, right? Interesting, you know, way to love. Let me see. This is something that I don't know. I feel like this person, maybe seller here, felt like they had to do. It's like it's something about loving themselves in order to bring some kind of justice to themselves. They felt justified in doing this. Okay, but it was a whole mess. Okay, it's what I'm hearing. Okay, it turned out to be a whole entire mess. All right, let's move on. Let me see if there's anything else. I mean, that's it for now. All right, let's get into part 3. All right, now let's see what happened to the person who was sold, the seller, the person who this person was sold to, the buyer, from the dust to Onyx. Part 3. I think I said that. Made me think of I paused it for a second when I thought about that Holy Ghost power. That's all I used to sing in church. It's like fire, fire. Shut up in my bones like Jeremiah, It won't leave me alone. I'm going to sing to the Almighty. I don't know. Father up above. Spirit's got me so I can't sit down. It's like a fire, fire. Shut up in my bones like Jeremiah, It won't leave me alone. I'm going to sing to the Almighty Father up above. Spirit's got me so I can't sit down. Fire. 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 Spirit's got me so I can't sit down. But see, that was them days where it wasn't just saying some words. Okay. Now that song though, I little kids used to sing it at my grandmother's church, honey. They had the baddest kids choir, children's choir rather, not the kids, the children's choir in the city of Cleveland. But as far as I'm concerned, but I ain't even talking about then. I'm talking about for folks was just singing something and saying something, and wasn't nothing happening, wasn't no fire. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what the dust of Onyx has to say to us about what happened to the seller and all involved, to the sold, etc., etc. We have the 3 of Swords. Upright. Now these some wider cards, y'all. My setup is kind of jacked tonight, but you know. Little staff upright. I do these readings and then I go back and look at them and be like, shit, it's crooked. I'll be trying to get it straight across, all perfect. 3 of Swords upright. Little staff upright. No, awakened and awakened. Here we have the moon. Awakened. All right. And we have Mama Gourd. Dormant. Okay, so y'all can't see all these cards here. Don't know what to do to make you be able to see them. Because if I change the screen, it's going to mess up my editing. All right, let me see. 3 of Swords. Little staff. Let me just try to move it over some. The moon here, Mama Gourd. Dormant, and we have the Ace of Blades. I think you got all 5 of them. Yep, you may not be able to see the whole card, but you can see the cards. All right, 3 of Swords. These folks thought they were celebrating. Not thought they was celebrating. Okay, what had happened to this little one here? This little fiery, passionate one. Believing that they would never find out. Cold, heartless, insensitive, uncaring. I'm even hearing undeveloped and underdeveloped, no love here in this person's heart. Okay, like I said, there was no love for this little one here. The one who sold them, the sale of the buyer, obviously didn't give a fuck. Who cares? You know, just give me what I need. I'm hearing. Okay. What I want, what I need. All right. Let's move on. The sun awakened. Ten of Blades awakened. Three of Staves dormant. Queen Mother awakened. Okay, so this thing that had been done. Okay, maybe this seller had not done this before. I think this shit was new to the buyer. Okay. It made him happy. It made the seller was happy about this shit. Again, like I said, the little one here. Okay. Ultimate betrayal. Stabbed this person in the back. Okay, so this, again, is someone who was close to this person. I'm hearing memory. They have memories of this person, of who they sold this young person to. Okay, so whoever this person is, the seller, they are remembering back. They're having memories. They might be, having memories now in their older age of what they did and who they did it to. Again, what happened to the seller. They remember. They're remembering. It's coming back to their memory, their remembrance of things, of what they had done, and of who they had lost themselves in the selling of this poor soul to another. This child, none the wiser, had no clue, had no idea what was being done to them by this older person in their life. I keep hearing the word remnant. I've been hearing it the whole reading. Of what they had done and why they had done it is being recalled. I'm hearing they've forgotten. They had forgotten over the years. They had mistakenly forgotten what they had done, who they had done it to, and why they had done it. It's like they were so caught up in this, belief system of themselves. Okay. I'm hearing like their own sins, their lack of understanding truly. They have forgotten their whole life. The illusion that they were trying to place on another, which they probably did, was also placed on them. They were living an illusion as well, living a lie, of course, from the beginning as well. And it hurt them. It hurt their soul. They're lost. Now I remember, I'm hearing. Now what I remember what I had done in a moment of, foolishness. I stumbled along the way, along the path here. But I can't fix it. I can't go back and change the mistake that I had made. Dumb. It hurt me to my soul to know I was that low and diabolical to someone else who had done nothing to me nor my being. I am a fool. I was a fool. Foolishness. Dumb, mistaken. I'm feeling like what they were looking for out of life and doing this, whatever they were looking for and hoping to come in, it never did. It never happened. They did receive, I'm hearing like, again, I'm hearing the word blessings, okay, in terms of, some financial reward, Okay, there was some stability that had come in as a result of this, of course, you know. They were paid. But whatever it is ultimately that they were looking for, besides destroying this youngin', okay, doesn't look like it ever occurred. It never came to be. It never came to pass. And I just keep hearing the words, damn fool. You damned fool. There's your true cuss word right there. Eight of Swords, dormant. Young staff, dormant. Let me get these cards is thick. I think you're pulling one and you're pulling two. Six of Staffs, awaken. I told you there was no victory here. There was no satisfaction here. Well, what I'm saying? No. Well, yeah, wasn't that none of that neither. And once again, just like in the other reading, couldn't walk away even if they wanted to. It's too late. You did what you did. What's done is done. You know, like they say, only God can forgive. Well, you know, if God so chooses. That's between this person, this seller here, and God. Turn this person's life upside down. And accomplishing that, putting them in a place of not being victorious in their life, which is what they wanted to do. See, here in their older age, they remember. Ten of Staffs, dormant. The Death card, awakened. Mama Staff, dormant. Though I feel this was done, what happened to the person who was sold? They left them in a place of having, okay, no victory. But see, everything don't last forever. The great transformation has begun. This person has been released. Released from the one who sold them. Released from the one who bought them. They are free. This person who sold them is living in a state of sheer madness and complete confusion. What can I do now? It's all undone. I can do nothing. I can be nothing. I'm here to seek redemption, possibly. I'm here to go find yourself. Age old or not. There's nothing I'm hearing that can't be undone. I'm hearing wheelchair. I'm hearing the words old wheelchair. This person is stuck and bound in a wheelchair, possibly. Old. Hold on, let me see. I'm not trying to figure out, is the seller or the buyer? I'm hearing both are bound, but one is stuck and bound. Oh, one is like stuck bound to a bed. They can't move. They can't get out. They can't, like, retreat and retrieve themselves to any kind of glory. Okay? It's over. It's done. They're done. Dead. Now, I don't think physically dead, okay? But just like we were talking about the physical, the mental, the emotional, etc., spiritual, etc., earlier, what they were trying to do to this person has been done and will be done and is being done to them. I don't know what this means. I'm hearing they siphon so much energy off another or others. It's like the energy they siphon so much is doing an end. Too much. Too powerful. Okay, like they was some vampire, some shit trying to live forever. Didn't happen. Too much power for them to handle. This person I'm feeling, the buyer, is bed bound. They are stuck. And it ain't a pretty sight either. In a bed. They cannot move. Okay. And it doesn't appear as though, let me see. The only family they have is themselves. They cannot move. It's like they don't have anyone or anything. Just the power and the energy, okay, that they stole and siphoned from others. It's still like a weight on them. It's like hitting them right in their gut. Is that, what would that be? Solar plexus area? It's like it looks like this person looks like there's a big, those iron balls, okay, that them bodybuilders can pick up. I had a trainer who he was a short little dude. He used to go pick them things up, all right? It's like, looks like, oh, you don't see the ball, but it's as if the way the person is bent in the bed, okay, it's like a ball, like an iron ball, just crushing them in that area, like that solar plexus area, siphoning too much energy, too much power, couldn't handle it all. It wasn't for you to handle no damn way. So that's the buyer. Fucked. Seller. Mad. Mentally unstable. Great confusion. It's like they have no idea what's going on. If they're going or if they're coming. And what happened? It's a constant, trying to, what happened? What happened? What did I do? I feel like this person is bound to a wheelchair. And if they're not, they're going to be. The soul one. Transformed, changed, basically released and set free, all right, from the bullshit. And I mean, others that have been sold are free as well. Not all. Some were bound, like for lifetimes, couldn't get free. Well, good Lord. All right. That's it. Thank you.